the first time you record yourself and play it back, it's confronting. You can say, that's not me. That doesn't sound like me. I sound much better. That's tinny, yucky, all of that, because we don't speak from our ears. We listen from our ears. How do you get someone over that initial hump?
Just got to do it. Yeah. I like, so because even now, so, 33, 34 years of working in the radio business. And if someone calls you in, if your boss calls you in and says, we need to go through a break or we need to do an air check, it's like, oh my God, okay, here we go. I don't need to do that. I already know all the mistakes that I made in the break. You just have to, so I like that, the very famous saying of get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And watching yourself back or listening to yourself back is very uncomfortable for most people. Even now, I still don't like doing it. I've just filled in 3 weeks of doing breakfast radio for Kristen and Nige on Mix 106.3 here in Canberra. And it is very much a babysitting role. I don't need to really go in and make huge amounts of content or anything like that. They put extra music in, and I just love talking about local events, or that's what I've done for the last couple of weeks. And some breaks I will go, oh, I wasn't quite sure about that. So I'll listen back to it. And we have the ability to do that very easily in the studios. And so I'm comfortable with listening back to it, but then you come to the bit where you didn't quite do that right. And it's like, oh, come on, you can do better than that next time. So it's a very, very powerful tool to watch yourself and listen to yourself back. Again, most people don't like doing it, but get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Force yourself to do it. And even in my executive training, and we say to CEOs and executives that we're all the busiest people in the world. So my recommendation is that they schedule time into their calendars, because most people are driven by their calendars, but they use calendars to set up their days and their weeks and their months. And I recommend set time in your calendar, because it's nice to do the training and there's lots of things that you can learn and try to implement if you like, but you'll also walk out of the training room and then you go outside, someone cuts you off in the traffic, you get 10 calls, you get a wall of emails, and so lots of it sort of just disappears. If, however, you set time aside each week or each fortnight to record yourself, watch yourself back, and work on those things that you can see that you don't like doing, then that's real training. That's real outcomes. So that's another type or part of my training that I recommend to do.